Are you serious? Are you serious? It's incredible. But this is what we told you was coming. Another Arab nation has signed a covenant with many with Israel. The fourth Arab nation since September. You have the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Sudan, and now Morocco. Plus, you already had Egypt and Jordan. 6 Arab nations now have built peace agreements with Israel, but 4 under the Trump administration. The first one, 1979, that was Egypt with Jimmy Carter. The second one was Jordan, 1994, with Bill Clinton. And 4 now with Donald Trump. But no. Jimmy Carter got a peace. He got the Nobel Peace Prize for his. Bill Clinton got a Nobel Peace Prize for his. Barack Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize for a nice speech. But Trump with 4 Middle East peace deals, nothing for him but hatred. Anyway, it's a great accomplishment and it's a great thing, but it's also a Bible prophecy moment. Because when you read the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 27, you know that what's coming upon us now, what's happening, it's not coming upon us, it's happening, is the covenant with many. A covenant that has been in process now since 1979, but is really starting to ramp up in these last days. Let me put a shout out real fast if I could to noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Now, with so much anxiety in the financial markets at the moment, you might be worried about what's going to happen to your retirement plan. Wow! But Harry Dent just said gold prices will be the strongest boom in history after the reset. I think it's already on. It's happening. He says he's predicting it's going to go to $5,000 an ounce in his latest interview. And with gold set to skyrocket, really, your timing right now is perfect, guys. Why don't you start qualifying for a gold IRA or or roll over that 401k at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Colin Plume promises to send you this, an American Gold Eagle coin that's 24 karat gold, 1/10 of an ounce of pure gold coin, minted at the U.S. Mint. He will send it to you for free. It's now valued at $300 a coin as it's went up again. Wow! I mean, incredible. It's a collector's item. Comes in this beautiful little case. Noble Gold Investment will send it to you just simply because you qualified for a gold IRA, or maybe you took that 401k and rolled it over into a gold IRA. Look, here's what you should do. Tomorrow morning, you should pick up the phone and call Colin Plume at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Tell him Pastor Paul Begley sent you over there and you're wanting to get a 401k or a gold IRA started, or maybe just want to purchase this coin. He'll work out a good deal for you. So give him a call. Okay. Again, 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Guys, this is getting incredible information. I want to read to you what's happening. According to reports that we have right now, according to Pkwy, Trump has done it again. Morocco agrees to a full diplomatic ties with Israel. Incredible prophecy alert. Morocco's breakthrough consent to set up a full diplomatic relations with Israel was announced today by President Donald Trump after the United States recognized Western Sahara as part of the kingdom. Pkwy broke the news of the coming deal back on November 10th. It took another month to get the deal done when Trump was close to finishing the deal. But today, I signed a proclamation recognizing Morocco sovereignty over Western Sahara. Trump tweeted today, Morocco's serious, credible, and realistic autonomy proposal is the only basis for just and lasting solution for enduring peace and prosperity. Mohammed VI, the king of Morocco, has done the deal with Israel. Another historic breakthrough is only the basis for just a lasting solution for enduring peace and prosperity. Another historic breakthrough today. The two great friends of Israel and the Kingdom of Morocco have agreed to full diplomatic relations, a massive breakthrough for peace in the Middle East. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu showered praises on President Donald J. Trump for his unbelievable peace efforts, which Israel will never, ever forget, he said. And he also thanked King Mohammed VI of Morocco and promised that the relationship would be warm and close with the Kingdom of Morocco. Morocco is now the fourth Arab nation to break the embargo on Israel and establish normal relationship with the Jewish state, rounding off the 4 months of President Trump's Abraham Accords peace initiative that began with the United Arab Emirates Republic's recognition of Israel. Live wires in the project were his senior advisor, his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and special envoy Avi Berkovich, who renegotiated directly with the Moroccan Foreign Minister Nasser Boutira behind the scenes. The breakthrough came with major shift in U.S. policy for recognition of Western Sahara, a sparsely populated, disputed territory in the northwest corner of Africa, formerly controlled by Spain, which claims to independence backed by fierce resistance, which erupted some weeks ago after years of calm. Morocco and Israel had diplomatic relations before. They opened diplomatic missions in Tel Aviv way back in 1990s. But after Israel and the Palestinians concluded their Oslo Framework Accords back in 1994, Israel's Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and Foreign Minister Shimon Peres visited Morocco as the guest of the late King Hussein II. But in 2000, after the second Intifada, of course, this was under George W. Bush, Palestinian uprising, Morocco cut off its relationship with Israel, and both countries shut down their diplomatic offices. 20 years has gone by, but Israel and Morocco officials and foreign ministers have had several meetings. And in September of 2018, Netanyahu met secretly with Boutira and Moroccan foreign ministers on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly back in New York City. Now, Trump got involved, son-in-law Jared Kushner, and before we know it, the fourth Arab nation has signed a covenant with Israel. Guys, you're looking at Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. First, you have to have the peace initiatives. Then, what you're going to have is the building of the third temple behind me. And then you're going to eventually, within about 3.5 years after that temple's built, the beast, the Antichrist, will walk into that third temple, hijack it away from the Jewish people. It's not the Jewish people that's doing it for the beast. I'm tired of hearing these guys on YouTube and these anti-Semitic teachers, people I know, saying that Israel's the one bringing the beast. Israel is building a temple to pray in to the Lord, which ultimately Christians will recognize in the book of Zechariah, chapter 12, chapter 14. But after they build it and they start trying to worship the Lord and seeking the face of God, it will get hijacked against their will by the Antichrist. Read about it, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And after that happens, then of course Jesus Christ has to come. The two witnesses are killed, and then they raise from the dead, they ascend to heaven, and Jesus comes, splits the Mount of Olives in half, and crashes through the eastern gate and declares he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I'm just telling you the way it is. That's what the Bible says. I'm tired of hearing about Albert Pike. I'm really sick and tired of hearing about that whole false narrative that's not of the gospel. And I just want to stick to the Bible, and that way you'll have a better understanding of what's happening. Didn't I tell you this was going to happen? That these covenants were going to start happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's more. There's more. Guys, this thing ain't over. And as these covenants get signed, eventually they're going to build that third temple. And you got to know that when you see the crane up on top of this Temple Mount, and they start bringing in the walls that are already pre-built out of storage and start putting up the walls, guys, you're in the end times. You're already in the end times because the covenant's being signed right now. The covenant's being signed. Okay? Are you ready to meet the Lord? Because Jesus Christ is coming back for those that are ready. Guys, we're going to have maybe one of the most powerful, most prophetic broadcasts ever with Mike from around the world. I thought last Thursday night was one of the best broadcasts we've ever had with Mike, besides the webinars, which he's incredible. But tonight, with the Israeli chief of all of their space programs saying there are aliens and that Trump knows it, with Morocco signing a peace deal, with United States, Trump sending B-252 bombers over top Iran, with solar flares exploding on the sun, with asteroids racing by our head, and with and fireballs breaking through the skies. Are you serious? And earthquakes shattering the earth. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? If you can't see prophecy, Mike from around the world will help you understand it tonight. Give your life to Jesus Christ, guys. Seriously, we're running out of time.